you guys doing? Welcome to an episode of Bubbles Treasures. Today, we do not have any storage units or any sales going on right now. Next week, next Saturday, at 5 o'clock, I believe it is, we're going to have another live auction at Facebook. Bubbles Treasures at the site there. We had it last time. So if you guys want to join us next week, definitely going to have a little auction, live auction, a few items there. So I hope to see you guys there if you can. And don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that share button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys everything I go through as far as trying to find units and how to actually get into this business. I've had people ask me if how do they get into it, if they even want to mark it off a bucket list, just do it once. So I told them I'd do this for them and sort of help them out. I had somebody help me out when I first started doing this, watching a few videos, doing different things. So I'm going to show you guys what you're going to need is you're going to need a laptop or a smartphone, whatever you can get a little Wi-Fi access to, or some service here. Sorry, my head is like killing me right now. I got a migraine, so if you see me jump around, that's all it is. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get on here on the website. I'll show you here in a second. Just get on the little browser that we got. Here we go. Get right ahead on this browser here. And you're going to look for Storage Treasures. This is what you're going to look for right here. Here, let me get you a little better view here. Hold on one second here, guys. Okay, the site I use the most is Storage Treasure, storagetreasures.com. They cover a lot. They cover a very wide variety of area, I should say, not a variety, but an area. So Storage Treasures is a good one to use. Storage Auctions is another one. You also have Locker Fox. You also have Bid 13. So it depends on your area. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way if you don't want to do online. And right now I don't think there's too many live auctions, but you can actually call your local facilities and ask them if they're having an auction anytime soon, or they'll let you know whether they're going to be online or they're actually doing live auction to let you know. Like U-Haul, I believe U-Haul is still doing live auctions. So let's go ahead and click this Storage Treasures here. As you can see, this is the one I usually use because it's all highlighted. So this is one, storagetreasures.com. They do have live auctions that you can find out. Some do advertise on there that you're coming up. Live auction is coming up in your area, so you can find them on here. But some of them just do local advertisers through the newspaper, so you can also check that. Okay, so if you don't have an account here, you do have to sign up here. So I'm going to show you a little bit here. And this is what you're going to ask for, or this is what you're going to be asked to do. Whether you're going to be signed up as an auctioneer, you're signed up as a buyer, or you're signed up as a manager, which is a facility. So you're actually going to go for auction buyers. You're going to do that, go right through the processes that it asks you to do, and it is free. The only time you're going to be asked any money, it's called a buyer's premium. What that is Treasures, or Storage Treasure, charges 15% when you're a member if you win the bid, 10% if you sign up for their exclusive account. I do the 15% because it's free. The 10%, I don't know how. I think you got to pay a little bit for that one. So I just do the 15%. So they take out 15% of your total buy. Say if you buy a unit for $100, you pay 15%. On that, they take a 50% of that. So that's how that works. And let's see here. And there is tax. You got to pay your tax. Most facilities do have a cleaning deposit, so I'm going to show you that too. So if they have a cleaning deposit, it'll also be in the paragraphs, which I'll go over a little bit later for you. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in here. So I'm going to pause this for a minute so you don't see any of my passwords here. Okay, so once you start an account and you log in, This is what's pretty much going to look like. It's going to give you a map of where they're located at, where all the units are actually being auctioned for today's date. So you got your online auctions, you got your live auctions. So right now I'm on the live auction site here. So yeah, I'm linked to the live auction. They do have an upcoming one. We'll get into that just at the end here. That's a quick one. But you also can view your account information here if you want to change anything. Like I said, you do have to pay a premium when you win a bid. What that is you're going to have to put a card, whether it be a bank card or credit card, in there. So you have to put that in. If you haven't done so already and you just want to look, you want to look around, you don't even have to log in if you want to look around. You just type in a zip code and so forth, and it'll just take you on what's going on in your area. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here a little bit. And these are just certain places. When it says expired, I don't know if that's for canceled or it's actually already over, but we're going to go here. This is what your front page is going to look like after you sign in. It's going to ask you for a zip code, but you can change this to state, city name, or so forth that you want to cover. I just go by zip code. So you're going to end up putting your zip code in, and you're going to go the mile radius. I usually go up to about 150 miles. I don't go any further than that. It depends on, because you got to figure, if you're going to do all this traveling to go get your items, you got to figure your gas and so forth. That has to be included in how much you're actually going to spend. Because you got to figure your gas, your mileage. There's a lot that's going to happen into this that you need to figure on when you're bidding. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 facilities going on. But each facility, they're going to show you here, there could be 4 to 5 different auctions per facility. So let's just start off with this one here. The top one here, they got one in Schenectady, New York. But this is under a private seller. I usually try to stay away from these. All it is say somebody's auctioning off their own stuff. This has nothing to do with the facility. This person paid storage units to advertise their stuff at a storage facility, but it's still their own stuff. It has nothing to do with a lien or any kind of specials. This is actually a private owned stuff, so I mean, if you liked some of the stuff these guys are doing, go ahead, because usually it's all just categorized as one thing, whether it be tools, whether it be they were a store that went out of business. It's things like that is why these private sellers are. So if you're into just certain things and you want to get something, this is pretty much the one you want to get. Here's another one. Someone that I know was looking at this one, and I'm going to show you here. This one's AJ Self Storage in Hudson Falls. And the thing is with these, they give you a little description of what's in there. This doesn't tell you most of the stuff, but it does tell you a few things, like it's got baby stuff. There's stuffed animals in there. So let's click on this. I'm going to give you guys a little go through real fast and how this is going to work. So it's going to tell you the name. And here you have the clean out time for 72 hours. So after you win the bid and you pay, you have 72 hours to get this cleaned out. They charge no tax. A lot of places do charge tax, so you got to keep this in mind as well. And here's your clean deposit. Your clean deposit they want is $100. Facilities give that back to you. You clean it out. Some facilities want them clean swept, but a lot of facilities just say as long as you clean out, don't worry about clean sweep. That's fine. And it tells you the storage size. It's a 10 by 10. So you also got to take this in consideration too, and your deposit and your tax when you're bidding. When you're bidding on these places, you gotta, right now, it says minimum bid $10. Nobody's bid on this yet. I don't know if it's because of everything's here or what it is. There is 1 day, 18 hours, 53 minutes, and 2 seconds left. So with this here, see if we can't blow it up a little bit. There we go. So if you look on here, I mean, this is your value. This is what you'd want to bid on. This is how you want to bid on it. You just don't want to bid for what you see. You want to bid what you think you're going to be making on it. If you want to resell, if you're buying just for personal uses, these items, that's fine. But one thing somebody did ask me, the person I'm talking about that wants to get into this, they said this is a tripod. If you look really close, because I've dealt with these over and over again, this isn't a tripod. This is actually a bottom part to a fan. This is the tripod fan base. Here's the fan right here. See if you can get a little bit closer to that. You can actually see the base of the fan right here. There is a Hess truck in here, but it just worries me that it's not in a box. Boxes worth more money. All this stuff here is a part. I don't know if that's broken. These are some of the things you've got to look at. You can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to bid on this because I see all this stuff. It could be a parts. It could be like this swing here. This is a part. Why is that a part? I mean, is it broke? Is it junk? You look over here in this corner here. This looks like all stuffed animals. Oops, sorry about that. To me, it looks like these are just thrown in there. So, I'm not saying it's staged, but it just looks kind of weird that they put all the stuffed animals in one area. Usually when you go into a unit, you find them scattered like everywhere if they're not in a toy box. And you got this setup right here. Oh, sorry about that. Look at this right here. No tires. And if you look up here, there's no handlebars. And I don't see anywhere in any of this place here, anywhere along here, no handlebars, no tire. There's nothing. So you're basically looking at pieces that you need to try to get rid of, try to fix. I mean, this could be the tire here, but there's no handlebars. This could be just the treads itself, no rim. You got to take into consideration all this stuff, and a lot of space here. So what was here that they left all of this, but they took the other stuff? I mean, is this stuff broken? Is it good? Does it smell? Does it have bugs? There's all kinds of things that you can find out on these. So let's see if we can take a quick look at. Let's see here. Oh, come on. That was my fault. Phone went dead. Sort of. It took, it flew on me. So, here's another view. And they're going to have different views on here, different pictures. So make sure you take a look at all of them before you make any decision. Don't just take the first one. This one's going nuts. Don't take the first one that you see. So there's that picture. Here's a better one of the bikes. So yeah, there's a tire there. Okay. But still, there's no handlebars. Don't see any handlebars there. So, I mean, this is the only good thing about some of these auctions, why they take so long. Because if you look at one day and then come back and look at another day, maybe you'll find something that you didn't find before. Just take your time. Don't just bid on it because, oh yeah, I can see some stuff. Yeah, well, you got to look at what your cost is to buy the unit, how much it's going to cost you to get there, if you have to rent a trailer, if you have a truck, your gas, your tolls. Yep, there's a tire right there. Still missing the handlebars though, right up here. And this alone question is, why did they leave these here and not take them with them? And they left all of this space. This is all real estate. This is all where, You know, it could have been furniture. It could have been more good toys. You don't know what it could have been here. There's a little truck here. Let's see here. There's a jacket. You don't know if this stuff is sort of bad or what was going on. So let's get out of here. Let's go look at another one. Show you guys another one here. We'll go back. Let's see, we did the AJ. See, here's another private seller. This one actually has a bid of 140 right now. And this is also Schenectady. Pretty much like the first one I showed you. And let's see, David. I think it's the same one as what the first one was, wasn't it? Yeah, see, seller's David here. And another David. This is, I mean, a lot of people, they do this. They do the same thing that I do, and they actually put everything in storage units so they can sell it all at once. They try to sell things once, but whatever they don't sell, they actually do rent the storage unit, sell it out of there. People think they're getting bulk deals, which they do, especially people like me, the resellers. They buy this, and it'll be cheaper for them. But I just don't get into it. This one here, also in Schenectady, it's a 5x5. This one's up to 630. That's a little bit a lot for, it looks like just phones. I don't know if you guys can see all that. Yeah, these are all just receivers for phones. Wires, more receivers. I mean, it's a good collector. Somebody's collecting these things. But it's not something I would do. I mean, if that's what you're into, by all means, go ahead. And this one here has no, also for Josh, like this one above him. This one here is also Schenectady from Josh. 99 locks. Oh, they're locks for pay phones. So those two units, they're sister units. If you buy from one facility and they have multiple units, you can actually call them and ask them where these units came from, whether they're, you can ask questions like if their sister units connected, if something looks like a property goes together, you can ask them. They will tell you. The facilities that I deal with, which here it is, Prime Storage. I'm going to show you this one right here. I've dealt with them before. They're usually pretty decent. I like these people. Right now it's at $60. It's got shoes, dresser, air filters, clothes, washers, books, ladders, DVDs. So let's take a look at this one here. It's got 2 days left. I was actually thinking about bidding on this when I saw it, but I don't know if I actually want to or not. This is a manager special. Usually what manager specials are, actually we're not going to bid on this one. Manager specials are units that they put together. Perhaps stuff from other units they just put in one storage thing here. They put whatever's left over, what the tenants left behind. This also, here it is. 72-hour clean out, which is the normal time. Here's your tax. 8% tax. This one is telling you payment options. They only want cash. They don't accept cards. So you have to look for this too. There's your $100 deposit. This tells you it's 10 by 25 in Schenectady, New York. And this gives you a list of what they can see as far as what's in there. You got 2 days left. And this tells you right on the bottom here. Let's see here. Right here of when it ends. April 14th at 12 p.m. is when this auction is going to end. So let's take a look at this. I mean, like I said, I deal with them before, but because it says manager special, I will not bid on this because I know it's a cleaning unit. What that means is they just took a couple units that they had together and they put them in one, what was left over. They do this a lot. It helps, keep their costs of throwing stuff out, good stuff out. Not always good stuff, but sometimes throwing it out. Because like there's air filters here. I mean, if anybody has a furnace, I mean, they might be good for it. And this looks like, I don't know if you guys remember a couple of videos ago, this is the one that the manager gave me the okay to go through to grab some wood stuff. The person had bought it, but they couldn't get to it. This chair right here is a chair I was actually going to take at one time, but there's no cushion to it. This dresser was also part of the wood wood facility or unit that I was getting. I took a bunch of woodwork out of it. So this looks like a unit that's already been gone through, that I remember bits and pieces of it. There's a lawnmower. Yeah, that's exactly what this looks like. Just random stuff. I remember these old style bats. Here's the filters. Yeah, I remember this. See if I can. There's a better view of the chair. Yeah, this is the chair. I mean, it doesn't mean that there's not another one like the one. It's just kind of weird that it's the same facility that I went to, and no chair didn't have a cushion to it. We took it out, and this spindle here is broke. Yeah, you got to look at. I mean, these movies here. When you open these up, I mean, just check a few of them. When you get movies, some of them are not exactly what they say they are. But yeah, there's definitely ways to make money in here. You just gotta be cautious about it, not just run into it blindfolded. Look at everything before you bid. And please, if you have any questions, ask some of the people that have done this for a while. I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to help you. I mean, I'll help you the best I can. I know somebody asked me a question. Well, here's another one for $40. And Saratoga Springs, the same thing. Look at what you got, the space that is here, compared to this one here. This is what a normal unit would look like. If it's the entire unit that you're buying, that's probably why it's $200, and this one's only $40. Because they're actually in the same facility. Same exact facility. So why wouldn't somebody spend a lot of money on this because they did this one too? It's because of the space. They know something else went here. They know something else went here. So they took all this out. Is this even worth bidding on? I mean, if you're local, this $40 would be good. If you only go maybe a couple miles down the road. But if you're going like I am, this is pretty much, let's say, hour and 40-minute drive. So me to go there to pick up this isn't worth it. My gas, my time, tolls. If I didn't have a trailer, I'd have to rent a trailer. Yeah, it's not worth it. This here, driving that far, is worth it. Only because you can definitely make the profit on this one. This one, not so much. Not unless you're local. Like I said, you're not going very far. It does tell you there's really what's in here. Living room, kitchen, shelving units, boxes, pillows, boxes of clothes. Clothes are hard to sell. Unless you see name brand clothes right off the bat, it's not really worth it. So I'm going to show you this one here. This is the $200 one. And this one, they give you 24 hours to clean out. So they're actually, when you win this and you pay it, you actually only have 1 day to clean it out. A lot of places do this because their units that they have to turn back around to re-rent them. And you can rent these units if you don't have the time, or you're going to have to make multiple trips. It's going to save you the $100 deposit, but you do have to pay for the unit rental. So this is 10 by 10 average of this. You're probably going to lose money, so I wouldn't worry about that unless you can't make it in 1 day. Then you're going to have to rent it. Because if you can't get it out, clean out in 1 day, they're actually going to put their lock on it and charge you that $100, unless you make some kind of arrangement with the facility. I usually rent them again if I can't get it back here. A lot of places do, for your first rental, they'll give you like half the rental fee, or some even do $1 for your first time. But a lot of facilities work it out with you. So this one ends the 20th at 1:20 p.m. Don't forget to read this. when you're bidding, look at this, because if you only have a day left and you're at work and you can't get there, you're going to lose that unit, and you're also going to have the facility or even store treasurers not trust you, so you may not be able to do this again. You may get kicked out. They might not let you bid anymore. So you got to keep that in consideration. Make sure you got the time when these end to go pick up your units. Let's take a look real quick at this one. This one looks like it's got a few things in here. I mean, a lot of totes, a lot of boxes. These are what I like to see. I like to see totes and boxes. You never know what's in them. I mean, there could be anything in them. There's some rugs. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Old style professional vacuum here. I mean, I'd say probably about $200. It's probably worth about $2. I mean, I wouldn't pay it that much just because how far I got to travel, like I said. But they're out there. They're worth it. You can make some money on them. Let's go back here. See if there's any more unit real fast. If not, I'm going to go back and show you the upcoming auctions, how to get into that. Just give you an idea. Here's another one for Saratoga Springs. Mattresses. I hate mattresses. Unless they're in the bags and clean. I hate them. Prime storage. This is nothing but boxes. I wouldn't touch that with nothing. Looks like paper. Boxes of, there it is. Boxes of books. Yeah. Paper unit, not worth it. Unless you got a fetish for paper. Not worth your time. All right, let's go back up here. And this is here's your upcoming units. These are ones that haven't started yet. So, nothing's coming up so far. So they don't have anything scheduled. Usually that, I've noticed, goes for maybe 2 days out. So nothing's coming, no new units coming up. So that's it. That's for that one. So hold on one second here to turn this back around. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So like I said, I was gonna help. I told a few people I was gonna make this video, help them out. They're looking to get into it. Storage treasures are probably one of the biggest ones I use. Like I said, there's Bid 13. Storage auctions is another one. They do a lot of locals where you are. They also tell you any live auctions that are coming up. People pay them for advertisements. You know, put on there that you're having a live auction. Let's see here. I'm gonna type it in, see if there's anything coming up, but I don't think there is. Oh yeah, let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to turn you right back around here. So this is what you're going to see here for a second. I just typed in the live auctions that came up. So hold on one second here. Okay, I typed in the live auction. So in my area, I got, well, not necessarily my area, but I got 2 New Jerseys coming up, and it gives you the date here. These are how many units they got. Here's one for the 24th, 19 years. There's a lot of units right there that are coming up for auction. These, like I said, these live auctions with everything going on. Some people aren't having them. Some people don't think it's safe to do them. Oh, here it is right here. This is the guy, another one, What the Hales. I try to get it up here. He's on YouTube. These guys taught me a lot. Watching some of their videos, how to profile, where to go, what to look for. They're a real good channel on YouTube to watch. So if you guys want to go to their channel, subscribe to them. They're really good to learn from them as well. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, I mean, just hit me up, message me. I got no problem helping anybody out. Here, yeah, there's a lot of New Jersey. Nothing in New York. All New Jersey and Pennsylvania. I mean, this one here is in June. New Jersey. I have to look into that. I don't know if I'll go that far, though. Yeah, if you just snag in here your live auctions up here, this will come up, whatever's here. So if you're local, you're close to me, Central New York, you know there's nothing live coming up. It's all New Jersey, Pennsylvania. But you're gonna make sure you're on online auctions where I just showed you through, and take us, go right through their page. Find out what they're about and their community, all that stuff. Don't be afraid. I mean, they're here to do a business, and they're not going to do the business without you. So definitely talk to them if you need to. I know the camera's not real steady today. Sorry. I got a migraine. It's killing me right now. Trying to play it off as best as I can. All right, let's see here. This should be the end here. Hold on a second. I think that's it. Okay, so that's it. That's the best I can help you guys out with. Like I said, there's Storage Treasures, there's Bid 13, there's storage auctions, Locker Fox, or even call your local facility if you want to do if you're looking for live auctions. I'm sure you got storage units in your area. Call them up. Maybe there's somebody local, small business they want to do them, and ask them when their next auction is, and they'll help you out, or they'll tell you how to do it. They'll tell you what format to go to for their auctions. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for joining me here, Bubbles Treasures. Don't forget, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I think we're right at 72. And I think we're right at 72 subscribers, so we're getting there. Once we hit 1,000, we can actually do the auctions that I do from YouTube. But right now, my auction's next Saturday. I want to say let's see, I forgot what date. It's the 15th something, but it's next Saturday. Not today. Today's Saturday. Next Saturday at 5 o'clock. And go to Facebook, look up Bubbles Treasures. I'll have a little black emblem with a red wolf on it. The picture that you saw in the beginning of the video. That's my new album. That's the page that has the live auction. You're welcome. Even if you don't want to bid, just come over and watch and see kind of stuff that I find. Multiple things from different units. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys, for joining me, and catch you later.